Israel what?
Shout it with a great shout.
What the men of the Lord doing?
Shout it with a great shout.
All the Israelites out here?
Shout it with a great shout.
What the prophets doing?
Shout it with a great shout.
What about the New Year?
Shout it with a great shout.
To the Lord.
Shout it with a great shout.
What we out here doing?
Shout it with a great shout.
Moses said, cry aloud, spare not, man. Moses said when the Israelites had the Ark of the Covenant, which is symbolic for Yahweh Shai, they shouted with a great shout, man. Give me Acts 17 and 26, man. And what are we shouting out here? Give me Acts 19 and give me verse 16. And give me Acts 18 and 5. I want Acts 17 first. Right, give me Acts 17. Bring it up.
Book of Acts, chapter 17, and verse number, you said, 26.
Bring it out.
And it reads, and hath made of one blood.
Give me Acts chapter 17 and 16.
Okay, Acts chapter 17 and verse number 16. Now while Paul waited for them at Athens, his spirit was stirred in him.
His what?
His spirit was stirred in him.
We mad as hell. What the Lord say?
His spirit was stirred in him.
What spirit are we in?
His spirit was stirred in him.
See, our spirit is stirred in us, man. We're mad as hell when we see our women out here dressing like hoes, man. Dressing like whores, man. Men out here that are homosexuals, sodomites, faggots, man. Trannies, transvestites, man. We got damn Jake cleaving to the so-called white man, man. You got the so-called black woman drunk hanging on the pole. You got people celebrating false gods and false deities, man.
Right.
In the name of the so-called New Year, man.
Right.
The last time I checked, the brother said the spring year begins, the New Year begins in the springtime.
Right.
Look at this. Now you gotta repent, man.
Right.
Come on.
Gotta repent, brother.
Homosexuality and the rapid rate, man. That's why our spirit is stirring in us, man. Read it one more time again.
Now while Paul waited for them at Athens,
Athens was a city of nothing but homosexuals, man. Nothing but pedophiles, man. Nothing but a pantheon of false gods, man. So this is modern day Athens. This is modern day Rome. This is modern day Babylon. Modern day Egypt. Modern day Persia. Modern day Assyria, man. This is a compilation of every ancient kingdom that has ruled over the Israelites, man. Read, one more time, one more time.
now while Paul waited for them at Athens, his spirit was stirred in him.
Right.
When he saw the city wholly given to idolatry.
The city what?
Wholly given to
What
idolatry.
about so-called Janus?
Wholly given to
What
idolatry.
about watching the ball drop?
Wholly given to
What
idolatry.
is Raleigh, North Carolina?
Wholly given to
What
idolatry.
about the 2/3 of our people?
Wholly given to idolatry.
You are completely embedded in idolatry, man. And when our forefathers saw that, they didn't advocate that, man. They didn't get down with the program, man. Our spirit got stirred in us when we see the city wholly given to idolatry, man. Give me Acts chapter 19 and give me verse 16. This is the book of Acts, chapter 19 and verse 16. And the man in whom the evil spirit started to Slovakia. Verse 26. Moreover, ye see and hear that not alone at Ephesus, but almost throughout all Asia and almost throughout all Asia, this Paul has persuaded and turned away much people, saying that they be no God. What is that? That they be no God. What is the so-called New Year?
That they be no
What
God.
about the New Year?
That they be no God.
See, we're doing what our forefathers did, man. We're coming out here telling you that these ain't no damn gods, man.
Right.
Ain't no damn God, man. Janus ain't no damn God, man. It's only one God, Yahweh, Bashua, Shai, man.
That's right.
6 and 4. Give me 1 Corinthians 8 and 5, Psalm chapter 96 and 4. That they be no gods that the so-called white man has set up on our people, man.
Right.
Our people don't even know that they're bowing down to the so-called Roman God, man. The so-called God of portals, the God of duality, right? The God of faces, man. You're worshiping the so-called God right now, and you don't even know it, man. So our spirit is stirred in us, man. We're trying to persuade our people to turn from idols to serve the living God. Nobody else is going to do it, man. Where your pastors at, man? Your pastor's probably at the bar right now, man.
Right.
Your damn deacon is getting drunk right now, man.
Right.
Your deaconess is damn doing God knows what in the hotel right now, man. Only the men of the Lord are going to stand up in adversity, man. Only the men of the Lord are going to speak the truth, man. Only the men of the Lord are going to come out at damn 12 a.m., 1 a.m. and proclaim the word to life, man.
Right.
The so-called white man not going to do it, man.
Right.
He's a natural born sodomite, man. Half people ain't going to do it. They're too busy getting high. They're too busy chasing ass. They're too busy getting drunk.
Right.
They're too busy freaking off, man.
Right.
That's all they want to do, man. Be a nigga, sag their pants, hate their brother, and love their enemy, man.
Right.
We gotta come out here and teach our people truth and love, man. Like our forefathers, man. Let Abraham come out here and see this right now, man.
Right.
Who would Nehemiah do if he saw this, man? Who would Yahushua do if he saw this, man? Who would our forefather Jacob do if he saw this, man? Hey, sister, what's your nationality? What is your nationality? What is your race? What is your race according to the Bible? No, just tell me. You can say it. You're not is God above you? Okay, what is God's name? What does God look like? What does God look like? Did you know it's documented in the Bible? Give me Daniel 7 and 9. The sister said, teach me. Give the sister a hand, man. That might be the first teach me tonight, man. Right? Daniel 7. Give me Daniel 7 now. Just listen, sister.
The book of Daniel, chapter 7 and verse number 9.
Hold on, they said what? Hey, the Pope died. Get him outside.
All praises!
Get him outside, and the Pope has just died, man. All praises to the Most High. Now bring that.
Book of Daniel, chapter 7 and verse 9.
Let me show you what God looks like in the Bible.
I beheld till the thrones were cast down.
Right, so Daniel saw in the future till all of these kingdoms were destroyed. Read on.
And the Ancient of Days did sit.
The Ancient of Days is another title for God. Read on.
Whose garment was white as snow.
No, he don't have no clothes.
Whose garment
As white as snow.
God has a garment. A garment is clothing, right? Can you put a garment on Casper the Ghost? Does he wear clothes? God has a body, right? In order to have a garment, you have to have a shoulder, arms, a neck. No, the Most High has an actual body. That's the point. He has an all-white garment on. All white. All white. Hold on, read on.
And the
Hold on. You see that Satan cometh immediately. Give me Mark 4:13, man. Satan cometh immediately, man. Right? Give me Mark 4:13.
chapter 4 and verse 14. The sower served the word.
What the Lord said?
The sower sold the word.
We the sowers out here planting the word to life out here, man. Trying to teach. The sister said, teach me, man. But they spirit not strong enough. Our people don't have an attention span, man. You can't take 5 minutes to damn focus on one thing, man. Our people are ditzy, bugged out. They like damn kids out here, man. Bad children chasing whatever the damn enemy puts in front of them, man. And what are those two about to get into, man? They about to freak off and do God knows what, man. She's not about to show her Daniel 7 and 9, Revelation 1 and 14, Daniel 10 and 5, Jeremiah 14, 2, Job 30 and 30, etc. She's not going to go into that, man. Right? Our sisters are destroyed, man. Read on.
The sower sows the word. And these are they by the wayside, where the word is sown. But when they heard it, Satan cometh immediately. What the Lord said.
Satan cometh immediately.
What did that sister do?
Satan cometh immediately.
And taketh away the word that was sown in their hearts.
Satan cometh immediately, man. And Satan is going to and fro right now, man. Give me 1 Peter 5 and 8. Give me Acts 18 and 5. Seek him whom he may devour, man. And also, our people don't even know that New Year's Day was one of the worst days of our people in slavery, man.
Right.
They don't even know that New Year's Day was the #1 day that you was stole to the so-called white man.
Right.
They used to call it Heartbreak Day, man. It was known as Heartbreak Day in Southern America because that was the day that these bids were over and your contract was up and it would sell you to another slave master, man.
Right.
But look what our people are into, man. This was the day your grandmother was getting raped to death. This was the day your father was getting hugged and raped and buck break by the enemy, man. Look how destroyed and lost our people are. This day, 250 years ago, you was getting damn God knows what by the so-called white man. Now you willfully worship his gods that he has set up, man. Hold that. Give me 2 Chronicles 25. What is your nationality? Does anybody out here love God? If you love God, you're going to hear one verse out the Bible.
Right.
One verse.
Come on, brother.
One verse.
Come on, brother.
You see that? And the days are coming. We're not going to have to chase our people down, man. The Most High is going to kill them.
Right.
Right? What I call? Bring it up.
2 Chronicles 25.
25 to 17. God. Let's go book of First Chronicles. Second Chronicles.
I know the word, man.
Chapter 25. Hey, sister with the red boy. What's our nationality? What's our nationality, brother? You're not black as a color.
Right.
Black is a color. But what color is your skin? Are we going to school you, brother? But do you have 5 minutes?
I got 5 minutes.
You got 5 minutes. You're not going to walk away,
I
right?
ain't gonna walk away,
And
brother.
the brother said it, God. Are you a man of your word, brother? All right, he said he's a man of his word, huh? Right, now you believe in God, right? Okay, now give me the book of Psalms 83 and 18. What is God's name? Do you know, brother? Let's check. What's God's name? No, not Yahweh. Psalms 80. We're going to show you what the Bible says. The Lord did. The Most High gave himself a name.
Get out.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 83 and verse 18.
Bring it out.
That men may know that thou, whose name alone, put itself in the box. Whose name alone? He didn't have a name. Whose name alone is
Yahweh.
What's his name?
Is Yahweh.
What's the Lord?
Is Yahweh.
What's the Most High?
Is Yahweh.
His name, brother, is Yahweh. You understand that? Yahweh. Brother, you said you got 5 minutes, brother. Hey, brother, that's only 30 seconds. And you said you're a man of your word. You said you're a man of your word. All right, that's been 30 seconds. Now, God's name is Yahweh. Who is Yahweh's chosen people? Not the black Hebrew Israelites, brother. The Israelites. Okay. Are you an Israelite, brother? Brother, you said you got 5 minutes. Right. And you gave us your word as a man.
Right.
Then the brother give us his word.
Right.
You gave us your word, brother. Now, are you an Israelite, brother? Did your ancestors? Oh, okay, all right, that's cool. It's all right, brother. No, brother, it's all good. Did your ancestors come over here on slave ships?
There's no such thing as slavery. I don't believe in that.
But, brother, with slave ships, just because you don't believe it? Brother, hold on, brother. Brother, pull up a slave ship. Let the brother pull up one slave ship. Now, hold on. Okay. Now, there are curses in the Bible, brother. I'm going to show you a curse. Give me Deuteronomy 28 and 16. Let's do the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28. Hold on, listen to this. And the Lord, hold on, brother. And the Lord, no, the brother gave us his word,
That's
man.
right.
He gave us his word.
Right.
Brother, he gave us his word. And the Lord shall bring thee a battle. Wow. I thought that's all the man had was his word, man. At the end of everything's taken away from you, all you have is your word, man. The Most High magnified his word above his name, man. Our people don't have 3 to 5 minutes to hearken to the word to life, man. Therefore, the Most High is going to kill you and cut you down in the land of the living, man. Everybody that's serving these so-called gods and worshiping the New Year, if you don't repent, the Most High is going to kill you, man. There's no rhyme or reason to it, man. We're not going to beat around the bush and play second fiddle and act like we're out here doing what these other people are doing, man. We're going to tell you, give me Luke 13 and 3, man. Hold your precept, King. Give me St. Luke chapter 13 and 3. We're going to tell you what time it is, man. If you're not serving the Most High, you're going to perish, man. St. Luke 13 and 3. This is the book of Luke, chapter 13 and verse 3.
Bring it out.
I tell you nay, but except you repent. But except you repent. Lord tell Riley, but except you repent. Unless you repent, what the Most High going to do? Ye shall all likewise perish. You're going to get put to death, man. Rather you die by a missile, give me Jeremiah 15 and 1, man. And give me Jeremiah 14 and 3. Rather you die in a concentration camp, rather the Most High how you get ravished to death, man. Rather the Most High how you get there burnt alive, man. It's a million ways to die from Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man.
Right.
Well, man, give me Job 18 and 13. The Most High is the King of Terrors, man. Hey, brother, you got to come back to the Lord.
That's right.
And serve the Most High, man.
That's right.
Right, give me that. Job 18 and 14.
The book of Job, chapter 18 and verse 14.
Bring it out.
His confidence shall be rooted out of his tabernacle.
People out here drunk, man. Drunk and naked, man. Spiritually and physically, man. Spiritually drunk, physically drunk. Spiritually naked, physically naked.
Right.
No shame in our people, man.
Right.
Destroyed for a lack of knowledge.
Right.
Read that.
His confidence shall be rooted out of his tabernacle, and it shall bring him to the king of terror.
Who's the Most High?
It shall bring him to the king of terror.
That's right, Jesus.
It shall bring him to the king of terror.
The Most High is the King of Terrors, man. When you read the Bible, the Most High killed 185,000 heathen, man.
Right.
With one death angel. The Most High opened up the earth on his own people and swallowed them alive, man. The Most High rained fire and brimstone on all dykes and sodomites and faggots in the ancient times, man.
Right.
The Most High did that in Genesis the 19th chapter, man. He's gonna do it again in America, man. I've seen too many homosexuals out here, man.
Right.
Too many dykes, too many sodomites, man. There's too many damn spirits out here, man.
Right.
Give me 2 Peter 2 and 6. And you're gonna have to get up with the King of Terrors, man. Cause you can play with, we just men out here. All we can do is warn you what the Most High is gonna do. All we can do is prophesy of the judgment, but the Most High, he is the King of Terrors, man. Acts 18 and 5. The book of Acts 18 and 5. The book of Acts, chapter 18 and verse number 5.
Bring it out.
And when Silas and Timotheus were come from Macedonia, Paul was pressed in the spirit. Paul was what? Paul
Was pressed in the
What's
spirit.
going on, brother? What's your nationality, brother? Or what is your nationality? You African American. Do you believe in the Bible? In the Bible, do you ever find the words African American? You don't think so, brother? Or we could be out here all day looking. You will never find the words African American. I'm sure you believe the Most High made all people, right? Right? Whether you're tall, short, black, brown, whatever. Out of all of these people, did you know God has a chosen people? Who is his chosen people? Who is we though? Black people? Negroes? Okay, now you say people in general, does that include other ethnicities and races under the sun? Acts 17 and 26. We're going to show you something, brother. Isaiah 44 and 1. 1 Chronicles 16 and 13. Psalm chapter 135 and 4. Isaiah. That's your name. All praise to the Most High. Right? Book of Acts chapter 17 and verse 26.
Bring it up.
And have made of one blood all nations of men for to dwell on all the face of the earth. So there's no melting pot. I'm sure you heard that term in America. It's a melting pot where all races can come together, conform to one another, serve whatever they want to serve, and worship whatever they want to worship. Right? There's one human race. That's not according to the Bible. God says he has different nations of people, brother. Right? Now the Most High, give me Sirach chapter 33 and 10. You have so-called white people, you have so-called black people, so-called Chinese, so-called Africans, so-called Hawaiians. You have all these different races under the sun. Right? Ecclesiastes 33 and 10. And the thing about it is, brother, everybody has a man-made name given to him, and everybody has a God-given name given to him. Right? Read that. Book of Sirach, chapter 33 and verse 10. And all men are from the ground. And Adam was created of the earth. So you heard of Adam. He was created in the dust of the ground. Go on. And much knowledge the Lord hath divided them. We all supposed to be together. And much knowledge the Lord hath divided them. It means the Most High thought about his creation before he created it. He said, when I create the Israelites, I'm going to use knowledge. I'm not going to wing it. I'm going to make their spirit different. I'm going to make their skin different. I'm going to make their walk different. I'm going to make their talk different. I'm going to acquire knowledge or have knowledge, and I'm going to make them different than everybody under the sun. That's why everybody looks different, brother. There's a gene pool, and everybody doesn't have recessive genes, man. Or mongoloidism, man. Some people have stronger genes. Some people have recessive genes, right? Some people burn up in the sun. Some people don't. Am I lying? So the Lord that divided them in what? And made their ways diverse. People are different in different things, man. They have different traits, different spirits, man. Some of them has he blessed. Hold on. What the Lord say?
Some of them have he blessed.
Read that again.
Some of them have he blessed.
Some meaning not all. Not all people that God made are blessed. Some of these people that God made, they're blessed and exalted. Some people are exalted. Read. And some of them hath he sanctified and set near himself. There are a people people that are set near to God. Read on. But some of them hath he cursed. Hath he what? Hath he cursed. Hath he what? Hath he cursed. Read. And brought low and turned out of their places. So people are different, brother. You gotta bless people, you gotta curse people. Out of everybody God made, which one are we, brother? Are we the chosen, or are we the people brought low? We the chosen, brother. Now listen to this. You know what the word prophecy is? What's the word prophecy mean, brother? It's all right. It's cool, brother. The word prophecy means to foretell.
There we go.
Right? It means to foretell. Meaning if you say something, and you, what's going on, brother? Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Right? Let's do everything in order. A prophecy meaning you foretell an event before it happens, from the word to the Lord. Now, how did our ancestors get to America? Did we take a Southwest airline flight over here? One way? Did we take the Titanic? How did we get here, brother? A banana boat? Stolen. You believe that? You know that, right? We were stolen. That's history, brother. Now give me Deuteronomy 28 and 68.
It's the book of Deuteronomy.
Give me a second.
This is the book of Deuteronomy. God, this is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68.
Hey, listen to this, brothers. You listening, brother? Have you heard of Moses? Moses is known for freeing his people out of slavery. Y'all may be familiar with let my people what? What did Moses say? Let my people go. Have y'all heard that before? Never heard let my people go. Moses said let my people go before Pharaoh to free his people out of slavery. The Red Sea was split in half. They went through and they entered into the wilderness. Have y'all heard of the 10 Commandments? God gave these people the 10 Commandments and told them if they break the commandments, they're going to be cursed. Now here's one of the prophecies that happened to these chosen people. And tell me what people this is fit on the earth today.
Deuteronomy 28 and 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Now the curse says that God's people will go back into Egypt again. Now I told you about 20 seconds ago, what were these people doing in Egypt? Why did Moses say let my people go? What were they doing? If you have to tell somebody let my people go, what? They were in slavery.
Right.
They were in slavery. Whenever you hear the word Egypt, it means slavery.
Get out. Get out.
Read that again from the top.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Into what again? What does Egypt mean? Slavery. God tells it. Now the Bible wasn't written yesterday. It wasn't written 2 weeks ago. The Lord said that a people will go into slavery again with what? With ships. With what?
With ships.
On a plane.
With ships.
On a boat.
With ships.
With ships. By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again. Who was sent to slavery on ships and didn't see their homeland again? Who? Who? You say black Africans. The Israelites. So who would be the Israelites today? Who are their descendants? We are, brother.
Right.
We are the Israelites.
Right.
That's the point, brother. We are to teach our people that we are the Israelites. Black is a color out of a crayon box. Negro is a byword given to you, man. Y'all are not black. Y'all are not African American. Those are names given to you by your oppressor, man. Africa's the last name of a white man. America's the last name of a white man. Last time I checked, y'all don't come from 2 different white men. So how could you be African American? How could you be a Negro? How could you be a color, brother? Who are we, man? Are we just out here to celebrate New Year's and follow the festivities of America? To get drunk, smoke weed, smoke blacks, just have sex, and drink liquor? What are we here for, man? Are you here to be a brown-skinned white man in America? What is our customs? What is our language? What is our heritage? How do we get out of here, man? Because I hate it here, man.
Right.
How do we get out of this captivity? How do we get out of this captivity? Brother, you get out of this captivity by repenting.
Right.
By turning back to the Most High, man. Right, this is captivity. Give me Acts 17 and 30. Acts 17 and 30. Who's our epistles? Who are they, brother? What you mean, come on? No, all right. Brother, you proclaim it. Who are the oppressors?
Right.
Who's our oppressors, brother? Who are oppressors to so-called black men?
Good question.
But I'm asking you. I ain't trying to say nothing. I'm asking you a direct question. What people oppress? Okay, do we run the government? Yeah. Okay, who runs the government then? That's all right. They cool. Y'all all right. Who run the government, brother? What race of people? Is it the Korean man? Who run the government?
Where they at?
Who run the government?
Right there.
Brother, this is not the... Oh, there you go, brother. See, it's hard for our people to even bring that out. No, our people may know it, but they're scared to acknowledge it. They're scared to put it out publicly. They fear their oppressor so much that they are scared to tell the truth.
Right.
That's what it comes down to, man. That's exactly what it is. And our people have to acknowledge the truth, man. Give me the classic of John 8:32. Give me the classic. St. John 8:32. St. John 8:32. This is the book of John, chapter 8 and verse 32. And ye shall know the truth. With the Lord said,
And ye shall know the truth.
You gotta live in a lie.
And ye shall know the truth. And the truth shall make you free.
What the Lord said,
And the truth shall make you free.
free your mind, free you from sin, free you from this captivity. Knowing the truth. Now again, you have to know who we are as a people. Because the Most High, when he returns, he's going to save one people. I don't know what they told you in church, what you saw on TV, what you read in any book. When the Lord returns, he's coming to do two things. What is he coming to do? To destroy and to deliver. To save and to kill. The Lord is coming to save one race of people. He's done a creation. Give me the book of Wisdom of Solomon 18:7. Right, give me Wisdom of Solomon 18:7. Do y'all want to die in America? There's no World War III is coming, race wars are coming, a famine is coming, the economy is going to collapse, all hell is going to break loose, the sound of the grinding is going to be loud in the streets. Read the Book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 18 and verse 7. So of thy people was accepted both the salvation of the righteous, the what? The salvation of the righteous. Salvation of Esau. The salvation of the righteous. And what? And destruction of the enemy. Coming at the same time. Which one you want? Right, you want the salvation of the righteous or you want the destruction of the enemy? Which one you want? You want the salvation of the righteous? So what makes you righteous? If you want the salvation of the righteous, who are these people and what makes them righteous? Give me Psalm chapter 119 and 172. We're going to show you in the Bible what righteousness is. Read that. Psalms 119 and 172. Straight up. Chapter 119 and verse 172. 172. My tongue shall speak of thy word, for all thy commandments are righteousness. What the Lord say? For all thy commandments are righteousness. The Lord is coming to save the righteous. He's coming to save those that are keeping the commandments. He's not coming to save the people that smoke crack. He's not coming to save women shaking ass. He's not coming to save pedophiles. He's not coming to save child molesters. He's not coming to save the other nations. He's coming to save those that are keeping God's commandments. Now y'all say y'all want the salvation of the righteous, which means y'all are telling me that y'all want to keep God's commandments. That's what it sounds like to me. It sounds like y'all want to know God's commandments. Am I making that up? Do y'all want to know the commandments? No? See, get the brothers a hand, man. Because you said no at first. Hold on, Satan. Give me 1:4:14. Hold on. Give me Satan. Hold on, Satan. Give me 1:4:14. 1:4:14. Read it. Okay, we got it. Read it. Just show the word. We got to read this again.
Show the word.
Read it one more time.
Show the word.
What's your name, brother? Real. And what's your name? Will and Cam. Will and Cam want to be righteous. Will and Cam want to keep the commandments. Will and Cam want the kingdom, man. Y'all like getting the word right now. You see that? And these are they that race up. And what was that man that just came up here? What was his name? He just came up here. You see, angel. What kind of angel? What kind of angel? Hold on, brother. It's all right, brother. Brother, it's all good. Okay. All right, okay. Where the word was sown, but whether has heard it, Satan cometh at me. Even spirits come, brother. Now we're gonna give y'all 5 commandments before y'all leave. 1 Corinthians 3:16. Right? Let's go, man. Now, are y'all gonna stay for all 5 commandments? We're gonna give you 5. Now, guess what? There are over 600 commandments.
That's right.
There you go, brother. What you know about that, brother? Brother, what you know about that, brother? Are you there? All right, Brother Will. Brother Will knows. Book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 3 and verse 16. Know ye not that ye are the temple of God, and that the Spirit of God dwelleth in you? Your body's a temple, huh? Right? We don't. If any man defile the temple of God, the Lord said, if any man defile the temple of God, him shall God destroy. The Lord said, him shall God destroy. A slap on the wrist. Him shall God destroy. Get arrested. Him shall God destroy. Not him. For the temple of God is holy, which temple ye are. How do you defile your temple? Smoking cigarettes,
right.
Smoking weed,
right.
Excessive drinking. You understand? Giving your flesh over to serve these other gods, man. Do y'all celebrating New Year's tonight, right? Do y'all know what? You know it's pagan, brother. Okay, what so-called god are they worshiping today? They're worshiping Janus. That's the, hold on, let me finish. Janus is the Roman god of duality, power, and evil spirits.
That's right.
Let me finish, brother. You can't just, So, believe it or not, listen. Believe it or not, y'all are breaking the first commandment by serving other gods. Listen. Just because the so-called white man opens up bars, opens up restaurants, does an acorn drop, does a bell drop, does not mean that this is not an idolatrous thing. He has allowed you to think that this is normal. He has conditioned our people to accept sin under the pretense of fun and love and living your life. Exodus 20 and 1. God, this is the book of Exodus 20 and 3. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 20 and verse 3. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. What the Lord said?
Thou shalt have no other gods before me.
Read that again.
Thou shalt have no other gods before me.
You can't put no Janus, no damn Aphrodite, no Cupid. None of that before God, man. Everything is... No, brother. We the Israelites, brother. Y'all are the Israelites, man. Right. Say that in the mic, brother. 12 lost tribes. 12 lost tribes, man. Hold on. Formerly lost, now found. Y'all part of the sheep that are found, man. So y'all can't serve other gods, man. Just because he allows you to count down 3, 2, 1 doesn't mean that you're not serving another god, man. He's allowing you to sin, but you think it's normal.
Y'all watch that gun.
We serve. We're going to show you. 1 Corinthians 8 and 5. Deuteronomy 6 and 4. Right? The sheep are coming up, man. Right? Listen to this, 1 Corinthians 8 and 5. Right? And we're going to show you who is the God we serve. We're going to show you. Hold on. I'm going to show you both. Right? Read that. For though there be that are called gods, whether in heaven or in earth, as there be gods many, as there be gods many. What the Lord say?
As there be gods many.
You have many gods, right? Some people serve Allah, Buddha, Shiva, Brahma, Ganesh, themselves. People have many gods, right? The chain, weed, money, anything that you know. If you put it, listen, we're going to deal with that. We're going to deal with that. But I'm showing you that people have other gods. Though there be that are called gods many, read, and lords many. But to us. But to what? But to us. But to the world.
But to us.
To Raleigh, North Carolina.
But to us.
But to the Israelites, read, there is but one God. There is what?
There is but one God.
The Lord said,
There is but one God.
The Father, of whom are all things, and we in him, and one Lord Hamashiach Yahushai, by whom are all things, and we by him. So there's one God. His name is Yahweh.
Right.
That's who we serve. Yahweh. Yahweh. Not Yahweh, not Yahuwah. Yahweh. Ba'Shem Yahushua, man. That's the God that we serve. That's the God that came to save us. That name is in the Bible.
That's right.
Right? That name is in the Bible.
Right.
Isaiah 12:2. Right? Now you may see the name, listen, you may see the name Jehovah. No, not bro, your father, God's name. Right, now it's written in the English, but his name is the Hebrew. I'm going to show you.
Look at Isaiah chapter 12 and verse 2.
Bring it out.
Behold, God is my salvation. I will trust and not be afraid. For the Lord Yahweh. What the Lord say?
For the Lord Yahweh.
Who's the most high?
For the Lord Yahweh.
Who's our God?
For the Lord Yahweh.
It's my strength and my soul. His name is Yahweh, man. When you're serving the Most High, you're serving Yahweh.
That's right.
And the brother got away. That's why Hebrew letters, man. Give me Esther 8 and 9. Hebrew characters. See, now we don't even know what that is. We're looking at that looks crazy to us, man. Back in the ancient times, we used to know that, man. Now all we know is English. A, B, C. All we know is the so-called white man's language. Yeah, it goes back to the Latin, which goes back to the Greek, which goes back to the Hebrew. Right? Now, can y'all say one word in Hebrew? Can a Chinese man say something in Chinese? Yes. Can an Arab man say something in Arabic? We were stolen. Give me Esther 8 and 9.
The book of Esther, chapter 8 and verse number 9. Then when the king scored Paul at that time in the 3rd month, that is the month Sabbath, on the 23rd day thereof, and it was written according to all that Mordecai commanded unto the Jews, and to the lieutenants, and to the deputies and rulers.
We have Mordecai who sent this letter out throughout all of this Persian Empire. Go on.
Of the provinces which are from India unto Ethiopia, and 127 provinces, unto every province according to the writing thereof, and unto every people after their language.
After what?
After their language.
Every people has a language. Read on.
And to the Jews.
And to the who?
And to the Jews.
Who are we?
And to the Jews.
And to the Jews.
According to their writing. And according to their language.
What is our writing? What is our language? Can we write our name out in the Hebrew like we used to? No, we have the Hebrew, brother. The languages that we have now have been given to us by our oppressor. We used to have our own writing and our own language, thus said the Lord. Yes, even in Africa, even when we went into Africa, but we're not actual Africans by blood. We're Israelites by blood. We're actually different than the Africans by blood, man. We have two different spirits, man. Those are Hamites, we are Shemites.
Right.
You understand? Now the point of the matter is, we serve Yahweh. The God of this world is the spiritual demon Satan. His job is to convince you to sin against the Most High under the false pretense of pleasure and fun. 2 Corinthians 4 and 3. We're going to show you that. And we're going to show you 5 commandments. Hey, you said 5 commandments. Cam, you gave us your word. We ain't even get the one yet.
2 Corinthians chapter 4 verse number 3.
Bring it out.
But if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost, and whom the God of this world have blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Christ, who is the image of God, should shine unto them.
That the God of this world have blinded the minds of our people. That's why they're serving other gods. They don't even know it. Nobody knows what's going on. Nobody knows that we're in the last days. Nobody knows World War III's on the horizon. Nobody knows that we're God's chosen people. Nobody knows why we're out here. They just think we're angry black guys. It's our job to reconcile our people from sin back to God by keeping the commandments. And we gave you one commandment. We did give you one. You can't defile your temple. And if you were defiling your temple, people do damn shrooms, weed, cigarettes. You got to keep your vessel clean. You got to repent from that, meaning acknowledge that sin and turn away from it as an Israelite. Can y'all say Israelite in the mic? Israelite. Y'all kind of whispered that. Israelites. Israelites. Brother there's one commandment. Leviticus 11:7. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 11. God, this is the book of Leviticus, chapter 11 and verse 7. Here's a commandment. And the swan. And the what?
And the swan.
Swan. Okay, all right, Brother Will, what about you, brother? Y'all don't eat no swan? But y'all probably used to do it in time past, back in the day. All right, like we used to. Okay, right, but did you repent to Yahweh in the name of the Son Yahweh Shah? Or you just stopped eating? You see that? So you got, okay, that's cool. That's cool, but you got to repent. All right, that's right, you got to repent. That's good, y'all, stop. But you got to repent, acknowledge that sin, and just keep going the way you're going pertaining to the pork. What about seafood? How we feeling about seafood? Shrimp. You said what? Hey, what about you, brother, man? You do the seafood. Leviticus 11 and 9. God, verse 9. These shall ye eat of all that are in the waters. Whatsoever hath fins and scales in the waters, in the seas and in the rivers, them shall ye eat. What can you eat? Fish. But it has to have fins and scales. If it come out the water and it don't have fins and scales, the Israelites, which is who are the Israelites? Who are the Israelites? We are. The Israelites can't eat crab. We can't eat lobster. Those are bottom feeders, Brother Will. They're eating the feces and the waste at the bottom of the water, man. You can't eat that, brother. We're chosen people. Chosen people don't eat slugs and snails and rats and spiders, man. You wouldn't let your son just eat anything under the sun, man. You wouldn't let your son pick up stuff out the dirt and eat it. The Most High loved us so much, He gave us a diet to separate us from the diet of these other nations. Because the so-called white man, he will eat blood. He will eat frog legs. He will eat damn crabs, man. Lobsters used to be prison food, man. And then they gave it to our people. No more crab, shrimp, and lobster, Brother Real.
Right.
You are eating that, you got to repent and turn away from that. That's 3 commandments. 2 more. Give me the book of Leviticus 19 and 17.
Leviticus
Chapter 19 and verse 17.
Bring it out.
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart. Not from my blood. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thy heart. You got a different color on.
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thy heart.
You can't hate your brother, man. You're supposed to love your brother. And you know what love is? Keeping your brother out of sin.
Right.
Love is not giving you a blunt. Love is not giving you an ounce of weed. Love is not buying you a bottle of Douce. Love is not putting you on this sister right here.
Right.
Love is keeping you out of sin. Love is seeing a Mack truck coming and saying, get out the way.
That's right.
You about to get hit, man. That's love right here, man. These people in the world, they're not going to give you love, man. They're going to keep you in sin. They're going to keep you drunk, man. They're going to keep you high, man. They're going to keep you serving other gods, man. Your brothers are going to show you love, man. Now, guess what? You have to love your brother the same way that the Lord loved you, man. Read on. Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor. Let him do what he wanted to. Thou shalt in any wise
rebuke thy neighbor.
You're always, 24/7, you're obligated to correct your brother when he's in sin. If you see brother Cam eating pork, you gotta tell him he can't eat pork. You see
Right.
brother Real eating that seafood, you gotta tell him that's a sin.
Right.
If these brothers see me in sin, y'all gotta correct me. That's love, right? Love is not saying do you, go crazy, ball out, it's your world, right? That's not love, man. That's evil. Seeing your brother kill himself and not saying anything about it, man. What type of man does that, man? What type of brother see him killing his own self and don't say nothing? See him on drugs, see him on crack, see him ready to make a decision to end his life, man, and not speak up and say anything. Only cowards do that, man.
Right.
There's another word they use in the world, but we're not going to put it out there, man. Only cowards do that, man. But the men of the Lord, we love one another, man. Right? That's why we're taking the time through the Spirit to teach y'all the commandments of the Lord, man. These brothers got wives, man. They got children, man. They could be out resting, man. But they love y'all so much, they came here to give y'all the words of the Lord, man.
Right.
You know, that's 2 commandments. And not suffer sin upon him. We're going to give you one more commandment. Give me the Sabbath. Exodus 20 and 8. When is the Sabbath day? Come on, Cam, you know about the 12 tribes. When is the Sabbath? Or Brother Will, when's the Sabbath? We're gonna show you. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 20 and verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. The Lord said, remember this day out the week and keep it holy. Verse 9. 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work. Hear that, brothers? And sister in the back, God says we got 6 days to labor and do all our work. But the 7th day, but the what?
But the 7th day.
But the Lord,
But the 7th day.
Let's see who knows what's going on out here. When is the 7th day of the week? Who knows? When is the 7th day of the week? What do you say, King? What y'all say, fam? That's the second. No, that's the 2nd day of the week. The 7th day of the week, the brother got it, is Saturday. The Lord said, hold on, brother King. Hold on. Saturday, listen, we do what people like to do Saturday. What we doing right now? We turn it up. What we drinking? Liquor, Hennessy, E&J. We was smoking weed, blacks, seeds, all of that. Did God say do that on Saturday? The Most High said that's his holy day, man. He said that's the Shabbat. That's the day of rest.
Right.
But why do our people do it on Sunday? Why we like to go to church on Sunday? Last time I checked, that's the first day of the week. Who gave us Sunday? Who gave us Sunday? God said the 7th day, but our people do it on Sunday. Where did we learn such a custom and tradition from? The so-called white man.
Right.
Hold on now. Hold on now, man. Don't get him out of here. Don't get him out of here. Hey, brother, you're doing a good job keeping him up here, man. What else did the white man give us, brother? What is our race that we know of today? What is your race in 2022? They gave us black. Do you believe that you're the color of your damn Letterman jacket, brother? Do you believe that you're actually black? Yeah. So what are we, man? If we're not black, what are we, man? Does anybody know? No, we the Israelites, man. We are the Israelites according to the Bible. We're here to show you that you are the Israelites.
Right.
And you have to keep God's commandments. The Sabbath day is not a day for a woman to be twerking, men to be smoking, gang banging, violence, negatory, pandemonium. Damn bugging out. The Sabbath day is a day of rest, man. If our people want to keep the Sabbath day, you shut this place down, man. You shut this whole place down. Did you know that, brother? That the Sabbath day and so-called Saturday is technically, when does the day begin? Anybody know when the day begins according to God? No, what time of the day? Is it 7 p.m.? Is it 6 p.m.? Is it 11 a.m.? That's according to the so-called white man, brother. It's when the sun goes down. And we all took a time machine, did this, right? We all took a time machine. And 2,000 years ago, right? How do we know what time it was? What were we used to know? What else? We were used to sun. We didn't have Rolexes, presidentials. So we would know that the day was over when the sun went down. So your Sabbath day, your Sabbath day would be Friday night at sundown until Saturday night at sundown. And what we doing Friday night? The same thing we do on Saturday. Freaking off, turning up, getting drunk. What you do Friday nights, brother? You turn up. Brother, you can't. Okay, but guess what, brother? We ain't supposed to be working any damn way, right? We're kings and priests on the earth, man. And not only that, the Friday night, you're supposed to be keeping God's commandments, man. We know we're in captivity, but we have to make an effort to come back to the Most High. Now, the Sabbath day is holy. Give me a call, 2nd Maccabees 6 and 12. What can't you do on the Sabbath? Because they don't teach you this in church. You go to Sunday school, they're not going to show you what the Sabbath day is about. Right. 2nd Maccabees 6 and 11.
Bring it out.
But the 2nd Maccabees, chapter 6 and verse number 11.
Bring it out.
And others that had went together into caves nearby to keep the Sabbath day secretly, being discovered to Philip, were all burned together because they made a conscience to help themselves for the honor of the most sacred day.
On New Year's what?
For the most sacred day.
When is the Sabbath?
The
Most sacred day.
It's the top day that God made. So if you won't keep any day, you better be keeping the Sabbath.
Right.
You know what happens when you break the Sabbath? You think the Lord sent the police to arrest you? The Lord kills you. Chop your head off. Put you down in the land of the living for breaking the commandments. Y'all know the Sabbath day is when? Friday night to Saturday night. Y'all understand that, right? No buying, no selling, no working on that day. What can't you eat, Brother Real? Pork and what else? And seafood. Right? What's another commandment y'all heard? We ain't bring that out. What's another commandment y'all heard? Can you hate your brother? Can you hate your brother? You can't hate your brother.